Hi YouTube, I'm just about to head off to the gym and I'm going to put my hair up into a lace Dutch braid, so I thought you might want to see how I do that. This is a really simple alteration on a French braid that's actually easier, so if you don't really have too much experience French braiding or you're having a lot of problems with it, you might want to try this first. Okay, so you're going to want to start out with your hair in a blah, however you normally have it. It can be wet, makes the braid tighter. It can be curly, makes it just bumpier. It can be straight or anything you want. I just have mine blow dried and naturally just kind of straight, wavy. Okay, so brush out any tangles you have so that your hair can go easily into the braid. And then you're going to have to create a part. I did this on my left side, and mine's already kind of done, and I like it, so I'm going to leave it. But if you don't, comb, bobby pin, finger, something, just follow a line and separate your hair into two. Okay, so now comes the fun part, the actual braiding. So you're going to take your thumb and take a section from the front, and the higher you go back, the thicker the braid will be. And the more hair width-wise that you start out with, the further the braid's going to start over on like this side of your head. So if you want a really clean, tight braid, take thinner section closer to your part. It's take a little more. And since I'm doing this on dry hair, it's going to be a bit more boho and loose than normally would be. But I like it that way. So you're going to divide your hair into three, like you would for a normal braid, and separate the ends of the strands really well. This helps prevent tangling. So the first thing you do in a Dutch braid is to pass the hair under the middle piece instead of over like you would for a French. And so the first time through, don't add any hair. And this just gives you the foundation work for where braid will start coming from. And now the second time through, the back one just goes under again. And from the front, we're going to add hair. So your thumb or whatever free hanger you have will start picking up hair. And the further back that you pull, or the more hair this way, the more hair that will be pulled into the braid, and the higher the braid will sit on your head. And then once you add it, you just treat it like it was part of the strand in the first place, and keep braiding. And be careful with the direction in which you pull your hair, because braids stay in that direction, and they won't really move. And so you're going to repeat this again, passing one under, and adding hair, and passing that added piece under. I only do this 3 or 4 times because it's in the front and I'm putting it up to go running, but theoretically you can just keep doing this all the way around your head, and I can show you some alterations on hairstyles that do things like that in just a few videos. So when you get as far as you want, in my opinion, it's usually right when you get to the end of your forehead. You just braid off a normal braid, but make sure you don't miss a step, and make sure the ends stay clear so your braid can be tight and pretty and just super awesome. And now if you're going to do this for a workout hairstyle, you actually don't need anything but a ponytail holder, because that will hold up the braid. But if you're going to wear it to school or with the rest of your hair down, you're going to need a couple bobby pins. If you're doing this with bobby pins, you take the hair. If this happens sometimes when you're braiding, it'll catch hair, and you can just pull that out. Because if you don't, it makes your hair stick lower, and it gives a funny kink to it. Oh, is it not going to come? Okay, I think it's going to make me undo it. Oh, this can show you. Don't do things wrong like me. So if you catch some hair, just unbraid it till it comes free, It can be a pain, but in the long run, your braid will thank you. So I'm just gonna have to redo the finish and pull my hair higher as to not catch any of my hair. Whee! Isn't it fun watching me redo things? Okay. So, again, if you're gonna do this with bobby pins and wear the rest of your hair down, you just pull it up, place it where you want it, and then bobby pin it at whatever level and like how far back you do. I usually go to like here. And then you can just let it go or undo the braid from where the bobby pin ends to just blend it into your normal hair. And if you have any bumps, you just bobby pin those away, but I'll do that in a second. Now, if you're gonna wear it up in a ponytail like I do, you can actually let go of the braid. If you have long hair, it'll be far enough down that it won't come undone until you put your hair up. So then you just gather your hair into a low or medium ponytail. The higher you go, the more it's gonna push on this hair, and it looks kind of funny if it's like way up there, pussycat doll style. So I just kind of do a low medium one and tie your hair off with a band. Pretty tight. And now again, if your hair isn't long enough that this works for you, you can just bobby pin it and then put it up in a ponytail. And then if the bobby pins stick out funny, just readjust them. Especially with braids like this, people just think they're so awesome. They don't question you if they're messy. Okay, so my hair looks like this right now. And you can hairspray if you want it to hold better and you want to prevent flyaways. But if you're just gonna go running or wear it with kind of like a dress, boho style, it actually looks kind of nicer with some flyaways. You can even pull some here if you have bangs. And you can even match this up with another braid mirroring it on the other side. If you're doing a ponytail not for a workout, this looks really great. I can show you that if you guys want another video. And I hope you have the best luck braiding. You are awesome.